Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Street Punisher here.
At the light, turn right.
New video. Hear me out. I am putting my stock blade wheels back on the car, and I'm going to sell the TSW wheels that I recently installed. Now hear me out. The reason I'm doing it is multiple reasons. One is I actually think the blade wheels suit the car a little bit better than these TSW wheels. And the second major thing is that the front wheels required spacers in order to clear the calipers. And after doing a bunch of research, I realized I know nothing about wheels and suspension. And so apparently when you put spacers on a car, and especially a high-end car, which you don't want to do, it changes what's called a scrub radius of your suspension, meaning the engineers of Audi for years have spent they spent years perfecting the calibration of the suspension on these Audi cars. And when you put a spacer on a wheel, it changes the geometry of the suspension. It does a few things. It can cause your suspension to wear out faster. And I'm talking about wheel spacers. It's well known. And it can cause your wheel bearing to wear out faster. And so I have warranty on this car, and I don't want to mess anything up. I want it to last as long as possible. And if I'm going to get wheels, I want them to fit properly without spacers, and I want the offset to be exactly what the stock wheels are. So my next goal is for now, I'm going to put the stock wheels back, the blade ones. They look great. They got the Audi symbol in the middle, and they're fantastic. And I'm selling the TSW wheels. If you live, in Canada and you're around Ontario and you want these wheels, let me know. I'll send you the Kijiji link. I'll actually put it in below this video, the link in the detailed description for the Kijiji link to these wheels that I'm selling, these TSW wheels. So anyway, this is a new video, learning experience. You can't just swap wheels on a car. You have to do a lot of research and make sure that the wheels will support your suspension and the calibration of your car. You can't just throw wheels on there. This Audi RS3 is a super high-tuned, highly efficient car. I haven't tuned it, it's all stock, but I mean Audi have perfected it. I'm not going to compete with the engineers of the suspension at Audi and change the wheels and change anything on the car because it's perfect. And so if I'm going to replace the wheels. Anyway, here next few clips will be me putting the blade wheels back on my car. Alright, time. Wheels are coming off. Working on it now. Only a matter of time now. Oh, first wheel came off. There's the stock wheels right there. We got two ready. Third one going on. And then we put them on the car. Sorry for the noise. First one is going back on. First wheel. Stock wheel is coming back. Right there. So freaking loud. Alright, so I just had the stock blade wheels put back on my RS3, and honestly I feel like the car is driving a lot smoother. I didn't realize it before, but with the aftermarket TSW wheels, I was feeling every bump in the road, and I'm 100% sure it was because of the spacers. So the spacers were causing the suspension to not do its job. So I was feeling every bump on the road because the scrub radius of the suspension was off due to the spacer in the aftermarket wheels. And so every bump I went over, I could feel. And now with the stock wheels on it, the scrub radius is back where it's supposed to be. The suspension is calibrated perfectly. I don't feel the bumps anymore. And this is a learning lesson for everyone. Don't just throw wheels on your car, aftermarket wheels. Do as much research as you can. Talk to mechanics. Talk to your dealer. Speak to people that know what they're doing, because you could ruin your car. I have an amazing car here. I have an Audi RS3. Look at this thing. It's beautiful. I'm not going to replace things and fucking mess shit up, man. It's not going to happen. I did it with other cars that I've owned, and I felt like I was going down that road again by putting the aftermarket wheels on this car. Anyway, I learned my lesson again. I'm selling the wheels. It's only been 2 weeks that I've been driving with them on, so I know I didn't do any damage, but I have peace of mind now knowing that I won't ruin my suspension and the awesome suspension on the RS3. If you know these cars, they're amazing. They handle absolutely ridiculously amazing. So anyway, I have peace of mind now. I'm gonna ride on the stock wheels for a while, and next weekend I'll be making a full review on the car now that I know it very, very well. So let's do a full walk around of the car to see the stock wheels back on there. They still look good, and they're dirty as hell, so please understand, I gotta clean them. All right, so stock wheels are back on the car, and it's honestly handling better than the aftermarket wheels. I feel less bumps. The car still looks good. In my opinion, I think it looks better than those aftermarket wheels I had on. I mean, these look like they were made for the car, and they're calibrated for the suspension. I made a stupid decision by replacing these. Look how good they look. It looks really good. I'm gonna keep them for a while. All right, thanks for watching. Tune in for more videos. Street Punisher here.